This year's Fall Classic is all about name brands and star power. The Yankees and Dodgers are baseball blue bloods, but what struck me most about talking with the players was the struggles and victories each faced on the way to this year's World Series.
Hey Aaron, I've got a theological question for you. The Bible is full of adoption imagery. Does that help you, considering your journey, does it help you understand God's love more?
Definitely. His love is incredible. It has no ends, and the position I was in, being adopted by my parents, for them to pick me, choose me, to put me in their lives, it's incredible. If you would have told me back then when I was 5 years old I'd be in a World Series with the Yankees, be the captain of the Yankees, I probably never would have believed you. But just having his blessings, keeping the faith through good times and bad times, knowing he's always with me, it's definitely helped me get to this position.
I started the year on the injured list, and didn't necessarily know when I was going to be able to play this year, but I think having my faith guide me along the way, where I was able to know that God had a plan for my season. And I think now looking back on it, it was tough to understand what it was at the time, but now looking back on it, I think just being grounded in my faith has allowed me to be calm through everything. I have a sense of peace regardless of what happens, and I think that helped me get through that trying first part of the year.
Basically, any testimony, I'd kind of gotten beaten down by baseball in my life and just kind of put a lot of value into it, and was struggling. Really didn't know. I felt lost. Just kind of decided to give my life to Christ. I think I got baptized for the first time December 10th this past year. So God is good, man, and He redeems in very obvious ways sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely a blessing to be here.
What does it mean for you to have Christ with you here at the World Series?
Thank you for asking that. It means everything. The journey that I've gone on as an individual spiritually, with my family, the ups and downs, the hurt that I felt, the hurt that I've caused, and the growth out of those moments of pain have been, life-changing to say the least. But to know that, Christ is redeeming, and that everything that I've had success with, everything that I've been blessed with comes from Him it's really special to me. And to be able to be in this very position that I prayed for almost doubtedly just some months ago, shows that God does answer prayers, and He answers them far and beyond whatever I can imagine.
Without His glory and grace, I think we wouldn't have been here. We want to be part of this. We want to be where we are. I think without Him, I couldn't be who I am. So I think it's one of the biggest things in my life. I'm always trusting on Him. Everything that He does for me is just incredible, and I can't be more thankful.
Having God, being able to look to Him in times of need or in times of success, I think that's something that has kept me grounded. You can get lost in the day-to-day with the season and how repetitive it is, but I think if you reconnect once a day, I think that'll help you. It helps me a lot. Just try to separate the days and not get lost in it.
My relationship with Jesus, He's my everything. I mean, I wouldn't be here without my relationship with Jesus. God's blessed me with all these talents on the baseball field, and my way of paying it back is honoring Him with them. And so when I'm on the mound, that's my form of worship. I draw a cross and point up so people know who I play for. I want my kids to see God's faithfulness and how we reward them with our abilities. So I've seen a couple of many miracles in my health over the last few years and throughout my career. And so it's by His grace that I'm still here.
Clark, congratulations for being here. There is no bigger stage, right, than this, but you've given your heart to Christ.
Right, yes.
And so you know how to keep this whole moment in perspective. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think for me, and when you're a professional athlete and when you're at this stage, I think you have to have a really good foundation. Obviously this is a dream come true and a blessing to be able to be at this stage and play at this level, and obviously play on the world stage this week. But for me, I know what really matters, and I try to keep things in perspective, and for me, Christ is the center of that.